For the Uncrying is the sequel to Bottom of the Shade. We did a whole series of Bottom of the Shade if you want to go back and watch it before we do this. It's important to watch what happened previously. For your convenience, I'll link the Bottom of the Shade series in the description. Mr. Minwoo, are you here? Huh? He's not here. He's never around when you need him.
That's only because you come here all the time. This is a convenience store, Rachel. We sell stuff here. We're not your mom.
Jeez, why are you so grouchy? Do you live in a trash can or something? You know how many spray cans I've bought at this place? That's no way to treat a paying customer.
That's right, the manager told me. If it wasn't for your little tantrum, he'd never stock that junk.
That old geezer's full of it. He's always ripping me off anyways.
If you're here to make small talk, you'll have to come back later. The neighborhood watch guys needed a hand.
Oh, I almost forgot. Have you seen that kid by any chance?
I must have seen at least half a dozen of those kids you're always chasing around here.
Oh, so you've been keeping tabs. Creepy.
If this isn't urgent, get lost already.
Well, you know the girl with the weird plates on her head?
You mean Horizon? She bought a can of lubricant at lunch and headed to 4th Avenue.
Because she's a robot?
She's a robot. It's not that kind of lube, guys.
Yeah, nasty.
She's probably where she is.
Are you out of your mind? You can't let her go there all by herself again. What if something goes wrong?
I don't know. You seem to be the only person in the neighborhood making a fuss over her.
That's not true. The orphanage is going crazy because she vanished.
Strange. The neighborhood watch only asked me to help find one kid. A girl from the orphanage went missing while playing hide and seek. Her name is Emma, if I recall correctly.
The headmaster must have forgotten to include Horizon in the missing persons report. That geezer's as short on brain cells as he is on hair.
Don't be so harsh on him. He's one of the few folks who give a damn about children in this refugee district.
Save your cheesy lecture for someone else. Why don't you just shave off that nasty beard? 'Cause you're boring. Huh? Now this spray got some pizzazz. Can I put this on my tab? Thanks for the tip, by the way. I better get going now.
I thought I kept myself well groomed. I guess kids today don't appreciate it.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Don't forget, Horizon. I made you because... Beginning replay of the recovered video. Current playback file number is blah blah blah. They're back.
Screw you, Wilbur. That's right. I'll give you all the Eternium I can find on the counter side. I'm only interested in artifacts after all.
This offer isn't even worth consideration. The risks are simply too great. Actually, maybe we can give him one more chance. Thank you, boss. That's very kind of you. A responsible employer knows when to encourage an employee disheartened by failure. If I had expected this to happen, I would have come in my combat frame. Too bad. Thank you, boss. That's very kind of you. A responsible... What the... Is it replaying this over and over?
Yeah, she's on a loop. She has regrets.
Current playback file number is blank blank blank.
Is that how many times she's replayed it?
Maybe so. I would have come in my combat frame. Too bad. Current playback file number is... Oh, she's gonna keep going.
She's reliving it over and over again.
Oh, that's really sad. Warning. Physical contact detected. Pause playback. There you are, Horizon. Spacing out as usual. Biometrics identified. Rachel Dodds. We are currently not accepting any loan applications. Please come back later. There she goes saying all that nonsense again. Maybe the replacers really did experiments on her like the kids say. Oh, you didn't hear that, did you? I mean, I didn't say anything. Anyway, take my hand. Let's get out of here. I thought I made myself clear. If you wish to leave, leave by yourself, human. This is my place of business. You have no right to order my exit. Don't be ridiculous. You're too young to run a business. Listen, kid. Oh God, she called her kid. This place is Horizon Finance. The folks working here were scary loan sharks that made burgers out of debtors just for kicks. But turning humans into burgers would not yield interest. How nonsensical. Worse yet, some NetTube streamer apparently saw the ghost of a girl who got killed over her debt. Even the gangs stay away from here because of that. Such reports of alleged paranormal activities are merely a type of counter side effect, according to research. Nothing but baseless rumors spread by humans exposed to corruption rays. Are you saying you don't believe a refugee district native, Rachel Dodds, taken into Child Protective Service custody at age 13, later committed extreme violence on other children at the orphanage for disparaging her graffiti? Oh God. Transferred across multiple areas due to failure to acclimate until reaching a private orphanage in the 6th Refugee District. Remains a drain on the orphanage finances to this day due to the preference towards adopting pre-adolescents. It would seem native is a rather misleading term. Damn, get wrecked. You didn't get anything right except the first line. I didn't commit violence. It was a fair fight. I'm sure you're proud. How would you know all of this anyways? Did the headmaster tell you? I've acquired this information via the office computer. The password is ABCD1234! Is practically open for public use. Don't tell anyone else about this. If the headmaster hears about this, he won't accept you into the orphanage. I wasn't planning on entering one. You got no choice. This neighborhood's way too dangerous for kids like you to go roaming around alone. Just do as I say if you don't want creepy perverts to catch you. Why would I be worried about that? Well, let's just say you don't want to find out. You're way too young for that. She really thinks Horizon's a kid. So just shut up and follow me. I've got another kid to find besides you. And who would that be? Emma. She didn't come back to the orphanage after playing hide and seek. They search every nook and cranny around the orphanage, but she's nowhere to be seen. So you wish to enlist my assistance? No, I'm going to tie you up and throw you in the orphanage so you won't go anywhere. Oh my doities. They keep using that phrase. I don't know what that is. But if you help me find Emma, I guess I could save you from your bondage. I heard from some ladies working at a bar that some folks actually like getting tied up. I'm afraid I'm not installed with such unorthodox preferences. Very well, human. I'll agree to your terms for now to prevent any further nagging from you. Where shall we search first? She's like, leave me alone.
I'm just trying to collect my money. The
Oh
sack
no.
cultist is back, yes.
Ah! Did you see that? That rat's bigger than my arm. This underground railway has been closed down since the Grand Purification War, human. Giant rats and cockroaches are hardly an anomaly in this place. Those roaches don't fly, do they? I see one right there. Would you like to find out? No! Stop messing with me, or I'll leave you here all by yourself.
Horizon's probably like, perfect. Yes, leave me alone.
You humans are such fickle creatures. Just moments ago, you threatened to tie me up if I didn't join you. On what basis are you so certain that Emma is here? I'm not certain about anything, really. I'm just saying if she's not here either, it's hopeless. Did I tell you how most gangs around here owe the headmaster a favor? But junkies and petty criminals off on their own don't give a crap about that sort of thing. You mean Emma may be a target of human trafficking or other felonies such as murder. Duly noted. Let us stay close to the walls as the underground here is prone to sinking. Okay. That's pretty random. I don't even see any cracks on the ground. Then allow me to throw this piece of concrete to facilitate your understanding. It just crumbled down. The corruption ray have corroded the foundation from inside out. One must always exercise caution in a place like this, even in absence of ostensible dangers. Look, she's using big words.
That's why Horizon's using the big words. She's like, I'm an adult.
I'm a big kid. I use big words.
Yay.
That's incredible. Where did you hear stuff like that? As I've already told you, I'm a machine. Detecting structural integrity or the lack thereof is hardly a challenge. Do you believe me now, human? Yeah, right. Machines don't look as human as you do. But I do. Sure, I get it. I really do. I've been through that phase. What if I'm not human? Maybe I'm a counter or some other superpower metahuman. Seriously though, just keep those fantasies to yourself. It can be super embarrassing when others tease you when you're older. Aw, did I upset you again? Want me to pat you on the head to make you feel better? Just describe what this Emma child looks like, human. Emma? She's got brown hair and pigtails, a little shorter than you. About yay high, I think. Does she perchance carry a ragged, ugly cloth doll? Hey, it's not ugly. I put a lot of work into making that thing. I'll take that as a yes. I found her. She's hiding between the cracks of the damaged wall around that corner. Horizon, I know you're still sulking, but you really shouldn't lie to your elders like that. Oh, come on. Wait up, wait for me. Headmaster. She's really here? How did you know she'd be here? There's no time for standing in awe. Shine your flashlight on her. Her clothes are covered in blood. She didn't get that from playing hide and seek, did she? Correct. It is a gunshot wound. Analysis suggests a handgun bullet has caused a bleeding in her antebrachium. She has already lost a significant amount of blood. She's likely to die if left unattended. What kind of jerk would do that to a kid? I'll carry Emma. Let's get her to a clinic. One moment. I hear footsteps, human. And it's not just one person. It's not just one person. Maybe it's Mr. Minwoo in the neighborhood watch. If only that were the case.
It's the sack cultists. Bishop's orders. Search every corner and find her. If she manages to call the police, our most sacred yearning could be foiled. Hurry! Over here, a blood trail. It must be from that kid.
Emma, was it? It seems you gotten mixed up with rather dangerous humans. Yeah, I hid here because I didn't want to get found, but then these strange men were here. Try not to speak and conserve your energy, human. Otherwise, you'll die like a stray dog. Take this, human, and go ahead, Rachel. What? Then what about you? Given your stamina, they'll catch you if you run with that child on your back. So I will cause a distraction to lure them away. Make your escape and inform the neighborhood watch of the situation. Don't be ridiculous. What if they catch you? I will try to coax them into standing down. Coax?
Cox.
I will try to coax them into standing down. Look, there's someone over there. A friend of the girl, perhaps. Don't let them get away. That idiot, she didn't even let me finish. Rachel, I'm so cold. Shut up, Emma. Dang it, you've got to be kidding me. Hang in there, kid. I'll get you to the clinic. See that, Emma? It's an exit.
Heh, it's just as the bishop said. All we needed to do was secure the exit. So you tried to bait us with one of you so two of you could escape, huh? Did you think that little trick could deceive the wise bishop who carries on the legacy of Magellan?
Why are they back?
I don't know, man. They're like Team Rocket.
Magellan? Hang on. Are you the guys of that weird cult that was on the news?
Silence! The media's full of fake news, you gullible fool. We're the brethren of Magellan, chosen by the prophecy. The journey to the new world shall begin anew on this land.
I couldn't care less about your new world. Can't you see she's dying?
Yeah, screw your new world.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's because she dared sneak into our sanctuary and spy on the new elixir production. Even death would not absolve her of this sin. And you shall also meet retribution for protecting the sinner.
Killing isn't always the answer, you know. It's not every day you find a girl this pretty. I could be your girlfriend if you like. Doesn't it get boring being cooped up here without any romantic company?
What? Don't fall for the snake-tongued witch's temptation. The bishop promised he'd introduce us to beauties beyond compare once the plan is finished.
Ew, these guys are even creepier than what I saw on the news.
He never said we'd get to go out with those ladies. He won't mind if we have a little fun before we go to the new world, would he? Now that you mention it, perhaps. Very well, we'll give you a chance. If you kill the child yourself, we'll let you join the brethren.
Wait, that's not fair.
That sounds like you'll protect the sinner to the end. You dare try to fool us? Well, you're the fool for trying. He has a rocket launcher.
Oh, it's this guy.
Enemies? Where are they firing from? Damn it, enemies or not, I'm gonna kill that girl. Shut up and retreat if you want to live. Retreat! Run away.
Yeah.
That was close. Thank goodness we weren't too late.
Mr. Minwoo, how did you know to find us here?
Well, we were asking around and some folks said there was a loud noise from the subway. We got lucky. The captain. They just recycled the captain, damn it.
You're not the real captain.
You're just a generic dude.
You're Watchman A.
Rachel, that girl on your back, is that Emma? She seems badly injured.
Oh, right. Horizon told us to go first to get her to the clinic. Oh no, I completely forgot about her because of those jerks.
Horizon? That kid's here too?
Yes, she disappeared to lure away those jerks who chased after Emma. Please help, Mr. Minwoo. I promise I'll pay for my stuff on time from now on. Please?
Out of the frying pan. What?
I don't know.
Fine. You go get that girl some medical help. I'll take care of the rest.
There's no need for that, human. For as you can see, I am unharmed. Why she gotta be like that?
She's like the other people though. They
got fucked up. Mendelssohn's Pyramid Power Clinic, 6th Refugee District, Horizon on standby. How's Emma doing, human? The worst is over, although I don't buy into the whole mystical pyramid power nonsense. They'll transfer her to a bigger hospital tomorrow morning. I bet those jerks wouldn't dare prowl around there. You do not fear them? Not really. I mean, everyone in this neighborhood threatens to shoot you dead if you look at them funny. Speaking of which, you're super lucky. You're pretty much asking them to kill you, but you came out unscathed. Ordinary firearms cannot halt my operation. Right, I'm sure. Please refrain from patting my head, human. I'm just proud of you, okay? How about we go watch webflix back at my place as a reward? We can chill like real grown-ups. I see little point in wasting time like that. Aw, you're just being shy, aren't you? I can totally tell.
Rachel.
Oh, Headmaster.
The neighborhood watch told me all about it. Is Emma okay?
She just fell asleep. They said she needs plenty of rest because she lost so much blood.
Thank goodness. I was so shocked when I heard she got shot. How about you, Rachel? Are you unhurt?
I'm fine, all thanks to Horizon.
That little kid?
Yeah, if she didn't lure those jerks away, both Emma and I might be dead by now. You're not going to kick her out anymore, right? I mean, she saved Emma's life.
Rachel, I've never said this explicitly, but let me make things clear once and for all. The orphanage cannot take her in. It doesn't matter if she saved Emma's life or not.
Why? You even accepted Bobby, and he set your wig on fire.
That girl has no birth record. In other words, we can't get government funding for her. Plus, we haven't had any donations in a while. We're already stretched thin to take care of you guys.
But...
Remember how my predecessor passed away?
He got shot by the police while helping the gang traffic drugs to pay off the debt.
I used to have a lot of debt myself. I understand what it's like to be hounded by interest payments. Oh my god, was it Horizon? If Horizon Finance hadn't absolved all the debt in return for keeping this orphanage running smoothly, I might have ended up just like my predecessor. Everything you eat, wear, and spend is funded by the government. If we get more mouths to feed, you'll go that much hungrier, and then I'll be forced to borrow money to keep you kids from turning to crime. You could call me a geezer like you always do, but it's my job to take full responsibility for you children.
But she's also... Huh? Horizon? Where did she go?
She left as soon as we made eye contact. She probably didn't like us talking about her.
Oh, come on, Headmaster, you wrinkly old bald geezer. You should have made her stay. It's getting dark out.
As if she'll never get any wrinkles when she hits my age. Excuse me, headmaster. Ah, Instructor Kang. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to teach the kids to stay away from such dangerous places. Please, just Minwoo is fine. I don't deserve to be called instructor for teaching kids how to adjust the safety lock. Anyway, I happened to overhear your conversation with Rachel. Are you familiar with Horizon Finance? Oh, well. I was a young man desperate for a way to pay my existing debts. The rumors were frightening, but I met their loan shark. She was just a lady, although a scary one at that. Did you ever meet the owner? No, I just know that the company's named after the owner, Horizon. I'm sure most folks who borrowed money haven't seen the owner either. Word is that the owner didn't pay much attention unless you owed them big time. But why do you ask? That place is already... Oh, sorry, it's just an old habit of mine. In that case, what do you think about that girl, Horizon?
Do they not see these names connecting?
They're just like, what a coinkydink.
What a coincidence.
It's a super common name.
Everybody names their kid Horizon, I guess. Please tell me I misheard you. No, you heard it right. I said we should support the orphanage. This does not compute. Do you plan to use it as a base of operations for human trafficking? Watch what you say. The Arsenicos never dealt in such filthy affairs. Earning the community's favor is essential for people with dark pasts like us. Speak for yourself. I run a completely legal financial operation. What kind of legal financial operation involves ramming a door with a car just because they won't open it? It's a much more economical alternative to missiles. One only needs to cover the cost of gas and cleanup. Right, and that's exactly what you barely turned a profit. The tiny interest rate doesn't help either. I don't get why scrap metal like you got into the loan business in the first place. You obviously don't know a thing about money. It's because this profession offers the most intimate look at what humans are truly like. And it seems my means of operating this business has little to do with the point. Whatever the reason, we've got plenty of folks who hate us, and there's more coming. We'll need some outside help to make sure those types don't get too close. You mean we should recruit them to spy for us? Oh my doities. You are indeed a cold-blooded mastermind, spoken like a true mafiosa. Shut up, you piece of junk. In any case, this guy's our best bet among our customers. But he's an excellent customer who has been diligently paying his monthly payments. I'm reluctant to agree to removing such an outstanding source of income. An annual interest of 2.5% is pennies. I'll probably make more in a single day. Think of it as an investment. He'll come in handy one day if you plant him here. It turns out you're right, Rita. He's been managing the orphanage's finances most prudently. You are a good judge of character. However, why couldn't you do the same later? Was it because you relied on your human instincts instead of cold-blooded calculations? Hey, Horizon! I don't recall asking you to escort me out. Why have you followed me? You didn't even say bye. I know the headmaster can be harsh, but at least you could have tried to beg. Tell him you like to tag along when we take Emma to the hospital tomorrow. If you do that, he'll let you stay, at least for the night. No, thank you. I will return to my office. I don't beg.
Other people beg me when I swing the stick.
Other people beg me for mercy. Hey, dish head, stop right there. Guess they do kind of look like dishes. Yes, I've stopped. How long are you going to keep that up? You think you could become a loan shark just because you're dressed like a thug? You're just a kid who'll just get hurt or exploited if someone doesn't protect you. And I've seen plenty of that happen for real. Things were even worse before Maya got here, you know. I understand that you are concerned for my well-being, Rachel Dodds. However, I think your time is better spent next to Emma right now. The reason I distance myself from you is simply economic. There remains something I must do as Horizon the Lone Shark. I'd rather keep you from getting involved in the affair if I can. What? I respect the headmaster's decision. He may be an old geezer like you say, but he's been carrying out his responsibilities with integrity. Do not trouble your guardian any further. I better get going now. Why that little? Fine, I've stopped giving a damn about you too then, you plate-wearing weirdo. Why don't you just live there for the rest of your life? See if I care if the bad guys do terrible things to you.
Unimpressed, right?
Was I out of line back there? What do you think, Mr. Minwoo? You think this counts as an extenuary circumcision? What? I think she means circumstance.
I don't know what this dialogue is. Didn't you tag along because Emma needs a caretaker? It feels more like you're here to vent.
I've been watching Emma's every move, including how many times she blinks.
Anyway, it's called extenuating circumstances. And that's not how you're supposed to use it. You're acting like you're the grown-up, only to end up fighting, huh? You should apologize first if you want to be a real grown-up.
Why should I? She's the only one who's being ridiculous all the time. Boo, I'm Horizon. I look like a total baby, but I'm actually a scary loan shark. Boo! Rachel, you're so immature. Once you get all better, I'm gonna tickle you to death.
She might be telling the truth.
What? You mean all that gibberish about being a loan shark? Did she bribe you or something? Where's this even coming from?
Well, exactly how much do you know about Horizon Finance?
Well, all I know is that even the gangs were scared of them. I heard the grown-ups talk about it. The gangs didn't dare mess with anyone when Horizon Finance was around.
In my previous work, I heard they fought against the insurgency.
You mean the rebels? A loan shark fought them off?
That's right. Apparently they wiped out an entire faction that was untouchable as Gronia is today. Some say it was just a cover for a giant crime organization, while others claim it was an S-grade counter who was a war hero. There were all sorts of rumors, but nobody found the truth. They all vanished right at the height of their reputation.
Oh, that sounds pretty badass. But hang on, that doesn't make any sense. She was probably chasing after ice cream trucks when you were out there in your prime.
Well, maybe some counters don't age as part of their power. Rachel, have you ever asked that girl any serious questions about Horizon Finance?
No, not really. I thought she'd get mad if I burst her bubble.
Why don't you ask her next time you see her? If this is really an illusion as you think, letting her continue this way could get dangerous. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will now leave the refuge district.
Just now? I feel like we've been driving forever.
That's because we had to take a detour around the corrupted area. There's no need to provoke COs for no reason. Ain't that right, instructor? Stop calling me that. Other people started calling me that too because of you guys. Haha, if it wasn't for you, sir, we'd be carrying around pistols instead of proper gear like this. Just ask Rachel. She may not look it, but she's a big fan of ours. She actually designed our logo.
Oh, please. I only did it because you look like a bunch of hobos compared to the gangs. You better hold on to the original drawing. Once I make my debut, everything I drew will be worth 100 times its weight in Eternium.
Of course, that shirt you made me is hanging on my wall, neatly ironed and everything.
Ew, that's kind of creepy.
I appreciate the high morale, but don't let your guard down either. This is the MPS we're about to deal with here, or what's left of it anyway. Magellan's Prediction Society used to deploy armored robots right in the middle of town before the replacers appeared. They might try to reclaim their old glory.
Yeah, I know. Even in a dump like this, we still get a few bars on our phones thanks to the tower. But we can't rely on pyramid power to treat Emma either.
Agreed. We've got nothing against Dr. Mendelsohn, but... Watch out!
What's going on? COs?
No, an RPG. It's an MPS. Everyone following the convoy. Be advised. Prepare to engage. Damn it! That was a perfect chance to take them all out. That's why I said I'll shoot. Do not be dismayed, brethren. Ew.
Ew.
Argue not amongst yourself. Bring retribution to those who dare interfere with our journey to the new world. For a new temple awaits us. O Bishop Elcano, the rightful heir of our prophet, your holiness is right. We shall make an example of them for all the infidels to dread. Just when things started to work out again. Well, with all the money and all, after I broke out of jail. Oh well, I suppose this is for the best. I could always bribe the gangs with cheap drugs, but these vigilantes are cut from a different cloth. I might as well get rid of this nuisance once and for all.
What the? He has powers? Yeah, get wrecked, dumb bishop. You've reached Vice President Lee Soo-yeon of the Coffin Company. I'm unable to come to the phone right now. Please leave a message. I'd like to know if you have any updates on Wilbur, human. I hope this won't just be the 13,740,266 unchecked message. I'll contact you again in 30 seconds. Over and out.
Every 30 seconds.
I'm sorry, Dash and Rita. Searching the counter site has significantly damaged my information network. In order to locate Wilbur, I will need help. Aw, she has a picture of them. Things certainly haven't been as easy as they were now that I'm alone again. So please come back. If it's at all possible, I will double your salaries.
That's so sad.
Yeah, though I doubt that's possible. She does know they like money, though. Explosion detected on the 5th Interstate Highway. Sample analysis suggests engagement is highly likely. Tell him you like to tag along when we take Emma to the hospital tomorrow. If you do that, he'll let you stay, at least for the night. There's far too much noise. I'll have to try some in-person persuasion. 9.7% power remaining. Initiating emergency maneuvers.
The great Prophet Magellan bestowed a new revelation upon me in prison. He said I must complete his unfinished task. Go, ye brothers of Magellan, teach the price of getting in our way. That counter's a pain in the neck. We can't seem to land any attacks even if we take aim shots. I see, he's manipulating the air around him, and it had to be that guy of all people.
You know him, Mr. Minwoo? Can you tell him to chill out?
Unfortunately, we only met in writing. That right there is Elcano. He's a counter criminal who was incarcerated when the MPS was taken down. He broke out during the big jailbreak.
Counter? Then are we screwed? How are we supposed to kill someone who can create whirlwinds with a flick of his hand?
We can't, not without proper preparation. But that doesn't mean we can't make it out of here alive. Rachel, you grab Emma. The rest of us will flank that bastard and teach him a lesson. But he's got guards around him. Think it'll work? We'll have to try. It'll be better than letting them get after us like this.
How did things get this bad? Rachel, are you okay? Of course. Let me take you somewhere safe. This place is getting dangerous. Heave ho!
Huh? Look, that evil chick who tried to trick us. Praise be Magellan. He's given us a chance to fix our mistake. She tried to seduce us.
What the? Did they follow me all the way out here? Rachel, I'm scared. Close your eyes, Emma. I'll keep you safe.
Bah, will you now? You some kind of big shot counter who's been hiding away in the countryside? Even if that were the case, you wouldn't stand a chance against our blessed RPG.
What the? I'm fine. Could this be what I think it is? Did I just get a counter watch in the moment of crisis? Wow, it's like Persona. They power up and they just get a watch. It's kind of lame. I'd rather get a Persona mask. Don't let this get to your head, human. I bet there aren't enough counter watches for one to just fall into your possession. Huh? Horizon, how did you get here? I ran here to complain about the noise. What? That's ridiculous. It took almost an hour to get here from 4th Avenue by car. Hang on. Where did the rocket go? Didn't those jerks shoot one just now? It swerved its trajectory and flew elsewhere. It must have been a defective round.
You fool, what kind of aim was that? You're the fool around here. The trajectory changed as soon as the thug girl appeared. Your Holiness, the enemy is resisting fiercely. Please vanquish them with the power bestowed upon you by the Prophet. Fools, you can't even handle a bunch of amateurs? They're not even the mercenaries. Very well, I shall bring retribution upon them myself. Stand back. Not on my watch, buddy. Bishop! Is this a claymore? Where did you petty fools get something like this? The bishop is wounded. Everyone disengage. We have to get the bishop out of here at once.
So, did we actually win? Oh dang, this APC is completely kaput. I don't think even a junkyard would accept a mess like this. At least it saved our lives. Even an old second-hand piece of crap like this is worth every penny. Hey, I think we can get this one fixed up and working again.
Rachel, take Horizon and get out of here.
What? Why? Can't I tag along? Emma needs me.
Now that we know the MPS is after us, no tantrum you can throw will change my mind.
But they might treat her like crap if she goes to the hospital alone.
Don't you worry about that. We'll make sure to take good care of her. We might call each other names for being dirt poor, but we band together when outsiders try to mess with us. That's how the refugee district rolls.
Ugh, spare me the cheesy crap.
Well, look who's a big girl now. That's no way to treat someone who put up with all your nonsense.
Release this headlock, you smell bad. Huh? Wait, Horizon! What is it, human? I must return now that the source of the noise has been dealt with. You're covered in dust. Come to the orphanage with me. I'll help you wash up. I'm not so indisposed that I cannot even clean myself. Ugh, can't you just say yes for a change? The thing is, I'm sorry I got mad at you yesterday, so let me make it up to you somehow. And also, we're partly to blame for the noise, so consider us even after this. How about that? You mean you'll make reparations? Huh? Sure. Something like that. If that is the intent, I will not decline. Really? You're not going to change your mind halfway, are you? I always keep my word. Credibility is a vital virtue in the finance industry. Great. I'll ask the cafeteria lady to prepare the best food the orphanage has to offer. A can of lubricant will be sufficient for me. Wow, you're really committed to your thing, aren't you?
What's wrong, instructor? You're staring at them as if your eyes were stuck open. It was harrowing when they shot that rocket at Rachel. I thought my poor judgment had cost another life. Tell me something. What do you think are the odds for a perfectly fine rocket to suddenly change its course 90 degrees? I don't know. All I can say is Lady Luck must have been in one hell of a good mood today. Maybe their gear got rusty while sitting on the subway. Sure, I guess that's an easier explanation to digest. Let's get going then. We'll have to check back before sunset if we want to avoid the COs around here. Understood, instructor.
Wilbur!
Oh my god, why is he in fancy clothes?
I know, he doesn't deserve fancy clothes.
Oh, he's stuck with the society.
The feast of knowledge has been prepared. When shall the banquet begin?
Get away from me! Get away from me! What is all this? What are these monsters doing here?
It seems this is all the knowledge the fool has to offer. Prepare the sacrifice ritual with haste. The intervals between the lake's hunger pangs keep growing shorter. And next time, I wish you bring someone with more useful knowledge.
Please don't kill me. I'll do anything if you spare me. Anything. Do you need anyone to do your chores? How about a janitor? Please, I'll do anything. Madam President, if I may, please reconsider offering that animal as a sacrifice.
Why? Are you somehow attached to this ignoramus?
It's only because this would be akin to adulterating a pristine lake with excrement.
Dang, man.
Wilbur is shit.
Yeah, he is pretty shitty.
Becoming a sacrifice onto the lake at a time like this is an honor far beyond what that animal deserves. The next sacrifice must satiate the prolonged hunger wrought by the institution's interference. Surely we must curate a more worthy repast.
That only reminds me of that disgusting wrench, Burnett.
I'm well aware that you've had several undesirable personal exchanges with Sir Burnett. Also that his chain is most formidably incompatible with the lake. I assure you, I shall procure a sacrifice to your satisfaction, ma'am, if you so graciously grant me the time, that is.
I'll allow it, but he has already set a foot in our family's estate. Tradition dictates that no such trespasser shall be set free.
Why, of course. It'll be far too embarrassing to release such a disgraceful pupil into the world in his current state.
So you already devised another use for the wretch? Pray tell me, what shall you do with him?
The fellow will push others to their doom without remorse to save his own skin. Therefore, I would task him to an endeavor no sophisticated member of this society would stoop to consider.
Why does he look so nice though? Babe, what?
What's going on?
Babe, what's wrong? Did you have a scary dream?
Oh, it's nothing, just a nightmare.
But we're on vacation in this paradise. You sure your business isn't stressing you out too much?
It's fine. I wouldn't be able to spend time with you in a place like this if it weren't for the business.
Aw, babe, you'll make me blush in front of all these people.
Ew. Ew! Is that right? Then how about we rent out the whole hotel?
There you go again. I told you, you should stop spoiling me. Oh, by the way, you got a call from the company. You should take it.
Go ahead and hit the beach, sweetheart. I'll catch up with you right away.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Promise?
What is happening? This better be good, Sheena. I told you not to bother me on vacation unless it was absolutely necessary.
Sorry, boss, but this was something you asked for, so I had no choice.
Something I asked for? Does it have to do with the coffin company?
Bingo, so you didn't forget.
Of course not. No one made my life more painful than those scumbags.
They are an official task force company, so you might tick off the administration a bit if you mess with them. Though I guess I have no choice but to do as I'm told.
Let's see. Based on this report, there's really nothing special about them. I guess they've got a handful of counters, though, being a task force and all. They'll provide an excellent testbed for the upgraded power suit.
I wouldn't be so sure. You might not want to let their size fool you. One of the infiltrators to the lab included the defect type A.
You mean that clone who got her counter powers only to end up siding with the so-called old administration? When you attack the coffin company, be sure to capture that clone alive along with our test subjects. I'll teach them a lesson for wrecking my lab. What the hell's going on?
Oh, before you make up your mind, check out what I just sent you.
What's with these photos? You into voyeurism?
Not at all. I prefer to keep people I fancy in the audience rather than stalking them. That's a dossier on folks who've been in contact with the coffin company, courtesy of the professor.
That old fool, huh? Hang on, isn't this? No, it can't be. I could have sworn that little biatch kicked the bucket in the counter side.
Whoa there. You kiss your mother with that mouth.
This photo. You're saying this was taken at ground one? The girl in the photo has been in contact with the coffin company?
What are you yelling at me for? You're the one who told me to let you know if I see her. I take it that this is the person you've been looking for, huh? Is it, right?
I see. It all makes sense now. Horizon, that little brat.
What are you talking about? Why don't you stop brooding and let me in on whatever this is?
That little biatch. That junk metal wannabe Pinocchio sicked the coffin company on me. She must have gone crazy with envy that I overcame all my trials and became so successful. And because of that, she not only stole my test subjects, but made me shut down my lab. You think I'd go down that easy? All you counters are dead. You got nothing on me, you lone shark piece of junk. Change of plans. Send in the strike team to wherever this brat is now. You've already located her, right?
The 6th Refugee District is where we stashed that stupid swindler who won't shut up about restoring the elixir. Want us to bring you her head while we go check on the research progress? Whoa, what the?
No, bring her alive. I'm going to personally take revenge on that deranged money grubber for ruining my life. What?
What the hell?
Wilbur, you're crazy. Sheesh. The plot thickens.
Wilbur has a girlfriend.
And Wilbur thinks that
He thinks he's hot shit.
I need to put this man in his place.
Man, screw you, Wilbur.